Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Estee McCrawly with another video. This time we got another uh, double battle here on the battle spot. And today, as you can see from the team preview, my opponent's got a rain team. And he also had, well, his team altogether was Politoed, Ludicolo, Bisharp, Terrakion, Metagross, and Talonflame. So just by looking at that, I know that the only mega possibility is Metagross, so I was like, oh, that's cool. We're gonna have a Mirror Mega Metagross face off. And when I was hearing the team preview, I was like, okay, well, I don't have. Well, Thundurus is like the only thing I can really hit this Polito for super effective damage, and I don't have any flying type moves to hit the Ludicolo. So a few like maybe I'm not gonna be able to hit him for super effective damage, but at the same time there wasn't much you could do to my team either. Landorus, yes, I didn't bring him. He didn't really have very many physical attackers. Well, actually, I think they were mostly physical attackers, but I'm not facing out anything in the rain. He's going to be able to hit me for too much damage. And Arcanine as well. Those were the two that were weak to water, so I decided not to bring him since he was most likely going to destroy those two. So I start off with my Hydreigon and Conkeldurr. I feel confident in this lead since, like with this Bisharp, I learned from last time, like I can get a nice Mach Punch off, and this Ludicolo is not going to be able to do much. But it goes for the Fake Out. Here I'm like, he's probably going to go for the Fake Out, and he's probably not going to protect with the Bisharp, thinking he's going to be safe. So I double target it, and this one is not carrying a Focus Sash, so we are able to take it down just like that, which is fantastic. Thing is out of the way, and I'm not going to have to deal with it. So he's going to bring in his Politoed to set up the rain. So now the only problem here is I don't know what ability this Ludicolo has. It could have Swift Swim, it could have Rain Dish. So he goes for the Helping Hand with Politoed, so that kind of tells me he probably has Swift Swim. He's going to outspeed. More probably going to be like an attacking one. And here he goes for the Scald. And I was like, oh, that's fine. You can Scald my Conkeldurr. I'm carrying the Assault Vest. So even though his Helping Hand, Stab, Rain boosted, not able to take me out, I love that Assault Vest. And here I'm like, I just want to get rid of this Politoed so that if the rain goes away, he can't set it up again. And I know this thing can carry Hypnosis, has a bunch of options. So we're going to take it down to about 25%, but he's getting up the Citrus to take him just above 50. And I also knock off the Ludicolo here. I don't know what it's holding. We see it's holding the Assault Vest. So I was like, oh, good thing I didn't target that down with my Hydreigon. So I want to be able to Draco Meteor again. So I just switch out. Here I see with his Metagross isn't going to be too important here, since we've already seen he had the Bisharp, and these two are water types, so there's not too much I'm going to be able to do. And luckily I switched out into Metagross instead of Thundurus, because now I'm going to be able to eat up that Ice Beam just nicely. So we Drain Punch the Politoed. I get the crit. I'm not sure if the crit mattered. From the Politoed I had on a rain team, I had it specially defensive. I believe they're usually specially defensive. Their special defense is naturally higher, if I remember correctly. So the crit probably helped, but the next turn I probably would have been able to knock it out with a Mach Punch. So I'm going to see his last Pokemon's the Metagross. No surprise. I Mega Evolve with mine, and he also decides to Mega Evolve with his. I Mega Evolve first, so that means it's either max speed, Mega Metagross, or I am faster. So that's good information to have. And I protect you with Metagross. I'm like, he's probably gonna want to target it down. And I don't mind if my Conkeldurr goes down. I just go for the Mach Punch to get some damage off. So he does go for the Scald and the Metagross, but he also goes for the Zen Headbutt in the Conkeldurr. So I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I want this thing. I don't mind if this thing goes down, because now I get a free switch into my Hydreigon or Thundurus. And both of them are really good in this situation. But I decided to go into my Thundurus instead of the Hydreigon. I want to slow, like the Metagross is the big problem here, because I know my Hydreigon will be able to one-shot it. Ludicolo is at low health, and I'll be able to one-shot it easily with whatever. So I decided I learned from my mistake last game. So I just go for the safe Thunder Wave, and I Meteor Mash just in case I get the attack boost, which I do, which is absolutely fantastic. Not game-changing, but still nice to have. And he goes for the Rock Slide, so I was like, okay, that's interesting. It's something I could consider running, since I know my Landers has it, but it might be a good option to run on metagross. And it doesn't knock out my metagross, which is unfortunate for him. And it's going to be like a 3-hit KO on my Thundurus, especially after that Citrus. Maybe even a 4-hit KO. So I just go for another Meteor Mash here, just to see if I get another attack boost, since I believe Zen Headbutt would also be resisted. And I also go for the Thunderbolt, which it does a lot more damage than the Meteor Mash, which surprised me. So I just finished it off here. I go for a Meteor Mash. Luckily, we connected with all Meteor Mashes in this one. And that's going to be a knockout onto the Mega Metagross. And that's going to be another victory for us. So against the rain matchup, I think I do pretty well, since Metagross is weak to fire. So, I mean, he had the Talon Flame. He could have brought it if it was carrying Flare Blitz. It might not have been. So Mega Metagross would do well on a rain team, since, I mean, there's obviously ground type moves and dark type moves and ghost type moves as well, but those are less common. Fire moves are a little more common. And I was also lucky that I was able to knock out that Bisharp to start out. I made a good prediction. He got a little, he might not have been expecting the Earth Power or even a possible Flamethrower from the Hydreigon, so that really helped me out. Took a lot of offensive pressure off. So that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna be coming out with some more of these. I'm really enjoying this team. I find Mega Metagross is really strong. I might make a singles team around him as well. I really like him with his ability as well. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.